Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Formula Scrub. We're still at Monaco. We had a little bit of a delay due to the hurricane, but we're still here. Today I am with Aaron and Jeff,
Greetings.
Hello.
and we have just witnessed Corey LaJoy and Quinn Houff get eliminated again.
Which is very disappointing off of Quinn's miraculous success in the sprint race.
Yeah, he was incredible. 6th place.
Yeah.
There we see the Q1 results.
Usual
John,
suspects up front
Jasper,
and in the back.
James, and Dante Shadowfax are out. Now let's get to the final results.
Oh.
We've got Jamie Wright getting the pole point. Aaron
Nice.
Fitch will be second. Then we
I
have
will
Gio
take that.
in third.
James, what happened, man?
Bad lap.
And if you look at the times, it looks like we had another halfway switch on the tires because Q2 was probably inters, maybe even dries. But Q1
Yeah.
and Q3
Oh, yeah.
definitely wet.
Second difference.
Then we've got Rowdy Bush in 6th, the Happy Dog, the sprint winner, in 7th, Lee Collins 8th, James Stanford in 9th, and Aaron Smith in 10th. Then we go down to the rest of the field. Find your favorite driver. I know John
he
Wolf
is.
has a lot of fans,
Yep. He always wins,
even when he loses.
which is more often than not the case. That does not look like a hurricane.
Nope. We are
in the eye of the storm.
We are in the eye of the
In
storm.
the eye of a hurricane, there is silence.
Just like in 1982, when four race leaders hit trouble. Riccardo Patrese eventually claimed the win after managing to restart his stalled car by himself with a downhill bump start.
I don't know what they're talking about, but that was cool.
Calling a race on a yacht is probably not the best idea.
Well, I mean, you gotta spice it up a little bit. It is Monaco.
Yeah, it's party time.
I'm blaming James.
The excitement is building, there's electricity in the air. But there's no surprise in that. It's race day.
All right.
Let's see what this radar looks like here.
I don't know how to find that. It's just
Click
in.
continue. And then go to strategy,
Strategy.
where the tire compounds are.
Above that.
No, go back.
Oh.
Go back.
Where the graph.
Strategy.
The graph.
Above that. There you go.
Graph.
There we go.
Yeah,
I found it.
There you go. So,
Oh, wow.
So for some reason, Hurricane Nana has decided to hold off until lap 45.
And then it's going to go away at lap 70.
Yeah, so this is going to be wild. It's going to be boring, but then probably interesting again, and then we'll see.
All right. Let's just get into this. Time to go at Monaco.
Make sure to set Quinn House things
Well
to
then, it's not
conserve.
long until we get started here, and we should be.
I think we can leave them be after that. We gave them all the tools to be successful.
Yeah, but they're going to start on neutral, and it's going to be scary.
Yeah. Well, that's why they're in the back.
I don't think
20th, the first challenge.
from P19, but I wouldn't discount their chances.
Somebody had a penalty, I guess, because apparently we're starting 19th.
Ooh.
We've got a race on our hands. It's time for one of the most exciting races in the world. This is
Super
the
exciting.
Monaco Grand Prix.
Yep.
And it's lights out, and away we go.
We're going to come down to the first turn, and surprisingly, no one wrecked.
Yep. Even Corey LaJoy kept it forward.
was a miracle. I think
Let's
that was a
see.
pit lane start.
Yeah,
for-
Kyle Busch started from the pit.
He,
Is
he
Aaron
did have
Fitch?
some. He did have some incidents in the sprint race, so that might be why. But
Aaron Fitch is going to
I-
take this spot,
it's a miracle.
and he's got to just run away. Oh,
Oh, and he's
no,
in the
he
wall.
wrecked
He's in the wall.
in the
That
same
is a
spot.
very accurate thing to do.
And there's
Oh
been
my.
lots of
And that was at the scene of the crime for pretty much every single thing that happened last race as well.
Every single incident was in this
Right
spot.
behind this hotel and under the
car
bridge,
plows into the wall, and they'll
where the
definitely be
Fox camera
facing a
crew
few
has
questions
done
from
an
the
excellent
team after
job.
that.
That's not going to be fun to drive for the rest of the day. They're going to definitely need to change out that front wing.
But will they? Will they be smart enough to change out the front one?
No.
No, probably not.
Yeah, there's major damage for Aaron Fitch here. That's rather disappointing.
It's going to be a parachute on that track.
Yeah, it's gonna be really good for Jamie Wright though. If nobody else can pass, it's like he's gonna run away with this thing.
Yeah, he's already got a second lead. And Fitch is still blocking the track. Let's see if he comes in the pit here.
Oh,
No,
they're
it's
not
gonna stay out.
they're not gonna do that.
I mean, if you pit, your day's over here. Especially
Yep. But I mean,
Oh,
oh, there goes Gio.
There.
He's trying. Straight line speed's not affected, it seems like. But too bad there's not that many straights here.
That's not Monaco.
All it takes is
Good.
severe damage.
Yeah, good news. DRS has been enabled. For the 2 seconds in this entire lap, you might get it.
Oh, another
Oh, flag.
yellow flag in
might
that
be Quinn
same
Houff.
spot.
Oh,
Quinn
no,
Houff.
Oh, Quinn.
There's been an
Oh,
incident in
Quinn.
the
Oh, no. The cuss words on oh,
Oh,
no.
and it's in a different spot.
It's a miracle.
Quinn.
Oh, Quinn.
Just a
Remember, you need
Lock
to
up there.
turn the wheel, Quinn. Turn the wheel.
Yeah, that is a very important thing.
let's see. What do
It's
we
just
want?
minor damage. Leave them out.
Leave him out. Yeah,
Yeah, just make sure to change the front wing when you do the pit stop.
I won't remember that.
I know.
We might remind you.
Yeah, I mean,
Let's look at.
my eyes are on Hurricane Tobias here, so I'm being two-man crew here.
See, the most of the field decided to start on the hards. A couple
I'm
took
curious if
mediums.
I'm curious if they're going to try to make it all the way to the rain on the hards.
Well, I don't think Quinn will, with how much he's wearing his tires, though.
Well, Quinn and Aaron Fitch is kind of screwed right now.
They're gonna
Oh,
lose
yeah.
massive. Oh, Fitch, wow.
Yeah,
that-
54%.
That's a bit rough.
It's gonna have to. I mean, if you're Fitch, just turn and burn at this point, and just try to make it there and do an alternate strategy. Maybe put on some mediums in a
Yeah.
few laps, and then try to run till the rain comes.
Well, I mean, good news for Jamie Wright and Gio is that Aaron Fitch is tall, wide, and handsome here, and he is blocking the entire rest of the field.
Yeah, I don't. It's really hard to pass, even with that much of a difference in speed. So it's just going to be a huge gap. It's going to be a battle between the McLaren and the Astons there.
Yeah, Morgan Shepherd's not too happy right now, I don't think. I mean, it might be time for him to take his meds, and then he'll be fine.
Yeah, he'll get them on the next pit stop.
That'll be helpful. Well, Kyle Busch ran wide. I don't know where there is to run wide at this track, but
Just a bit too wide at that point. and
He
you
ran
really
so
need
wide that he cut the
off to
corner.
these cars.
yeah, wow.
Yeah. Oh no, he put one tire over another thing.
That is so illegal and deserves to be sent up to the stewards.
I will make sure I will give them a call.
Shepard trying to make a move. Just not enough room.
But yeah, literally everyone behind Aaron Fitch, all the way down to Dante Shadow Fox, Fax in 17th, is within a second of each other, and even he's not that far off. Yeah, the straight line speed is what's saving him right now.
It's what's in the corners is killing him, but he's actually getting a decent release off the corner, and he can get his foot down quicker, which is odd with the wing damage that he has.
Yeah, the Happy Dog probably put some nitrous gas in those cars.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's what's helping out.
Luckily, we don't have inspection, so you can do whatever you want.
Yep. I don't think
fault in LaJoy's car, but we'll deal with that another thing. Oh,
it happens.
I also have a fault.
Oh yeah.
And as far as we can tell, they've got a fault with the car.
Yep, it's
Are
the
we sure
driver.
just not the driver? Yeah, there we are. I mean, when you weigh 300 plus pounds and are in a Formula One car, it's. Ugh.
Yeah. Yeah, that's rough, bud.
I was told they needed to get a forklift to bring him in.
Yeah.
Let's take this into double time. See if anybody can make a pass.
Oh, there's a pit stop.
Aaron has decided to pit.
He's used up those tires as much as he could. He's gonna bring it in. Gonna change that
So,
front wing.
another set of cards. Oh, that tire just went into the void. I don't know if you guys saw that.
Yeah, the
left
tires
front
are
tire
gone.
Literally went into the void.
Another set of hards.
Yep.
Thanks to the sprint race format, he still had 2 hards available to him.
Meanwhile, up at the front,
Release Morgan Shepherd for the first time in 50 years.
Gio has caught Jamie.
Oh, will he be able to do anything about it?
Probably not, but we'll
It'd
see.
be fun to see if they could.
Yeah, but thanks to Kyleson's issues there, that has kind of split the field in half. There's like a 3-second gap now between 8th and 9th.
I'm sure all the cars behind Carlson are very thrilled at that.
Yep.
Yeah, as we see a pass being made for the lead, Gio has taken the lead.
This might be a new record for on-track lead changes at Monaco. We've had 2.
2 lead changes.
Actually, 3, technically.
3 if you count the crash.
Yeah. Because he got ahead, crashed, and then fell behind again. So.
And he is pulling away, already a second ahead.
Wow.
Yep, that Aston Martin.
I'll see you later, as long as I don't have any issues on pit road.
Yeah, but remember, we still have Hurricane Sean coming later on, potentially.
Yeah. Luckily, we caught it right in the eye, so we are safe for now. Kylson is...
The race in here.
The fault...
Something that you always see.
The fault does seem to have gone away. There's no more red exclamation mark.
Yeah, they figured out what was wrong.
Slow.
He's just slow. But he's holding up Miller here. Just not enough room to make any attempt through most of this track. You gotta wait for the perfect passing opportunities.
just looking for a mistake from the driver in front, and then hopefully you're at the right spot in the track to capitalize. If you're not, then it's all for naught.
Yeah, so the front four seem to have all separated themselves, but then
Oh,
beyond
there we
fourth,
go. Maybe?
not quite.
Try.
Come on, Brent.
There. And he's going to get there on the inside.
Yeah, there we go.
And Kyleson is now falling back to his teammate, Randall Tritt, in 14th.
That's rough news, man.
Best friends.
Best friends. They're just the greatest people.
Meanwhile, an update
Person?
on the teammate battles that we all care about. John Wolf is 5 positions behind Brent Miller.
Yes. 4
And
seconds
also
back.
of news, Aaron Fitch has made an entire pit stop and is only like 3 seconds behind Quinn Houff.
Listen. Quinn Houff is bad.
Did they not change the front wing?
No, they changed the front wing. I think they have probably some side damage as well.
That would make sense, yes, because there was an orange exclamation mark before.
Man,
Tire wear seems to be
tired.
pretty same across the board. Corey LaJoy is at 69. Oh, not anymore.
That's depressing.
Yeah, it was fun while it lasted.
Honestly, LaJoy, Houff isn't that bad, considering.
Yeah, in the grand scheme of things, he's doing great. He's the lowest on the hard tire, but again, we don't really know how this strategy is going to play out.
Yeah, we won't know for about 40 laps.
Yeah, Hurricane Omar is going to be here in a few laps' time. But what is the update on Hurricane Karen? Still, so it's going to be like a tropical storm for like eight laps or so, and then we'll get the hurricane
from
and
42 to 50, and then it really hits at 51.
Yeah, Hurricane Tanya's gonna be rough.
Rough indeed.
Just like these drivers who are trying to pass John Wolf.
That's rough.
I'm pretty sure that's what Happy Dog says on the radio.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Have we heard a single radio communication from the Happy Dog all season?
Rough.
But he speaking of, I mean, good segue. He is actually right within that second window to Morgan Shepherd.
Yeah, he's kept
Morgan
up.
really needs those meds.
He is only lost a second and a half to the leader, while his teammate has lost 6.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, that Aston Martin is just pulled away.
Yeah, it's a shame that James Stanford qualified in 8th, because I feel like he would be having a lot more fun if he wasn't there.
A pass for position here. Oscar Maia falls down to 6th.
The dogs are having mixed results here. Oh, Kyle Busch is overtaking Corey LaJoy.
Now this was in Casino Square.
That's incredible.
The opportunity's there.
It was so interesting. Thank you, Crofty. Yep.
Wow. Riveting pass.
And moves up a place into 19th.
Into 19th.
Yep. The kick salvers
And
can't wait for Hurricane Paula.
Fitch overtook Houff
Yes, also very important.
for last.
Watch, he's going to make an astonishing comeback and then make an incredibly stupid pit call at the very end of the race. But before then, we're going to be amazed.
Yes.
Well, he only has to pass another kick Sauber. And a Mercedes, 2 Williams, a Red Bull, a Haas, 2 Ferraris, another Red Bull, another Haas, and then an Alpine just to get into points.
Yeah, that seems very doable. I mean, considering the Red Bull cars are driven by John Wolfe and Brent Miller, that's not going to be as imposing as normal. The Ferrari is kind of the same deal, but we do have Kyle Busch there though. He's kind of the wild card because he had the pit lane start for
Well, he's either up front or wrecking.
yeah.
So,
Well, he
or
kind of
both.
did both
Yeah,
at the sprint race.
up front and
Oh,
wrecking.
got a yellow.
He
LaJoy
got a yellow,
crashed.
and that is Corey LaJoy.
Not a good day for this green machine as he gets past, and he just
Oh, the wall is
yeah.
not red.
And that's only like one corner behind where Quinn Half wrecked as well.
These still- this
absolutely
seems so much
devastating for this team.
Yeah, they got their hopes up after the sprint race, and now things are being brought back down to earth.
And looks like
And,
Fitch
oh,
is
there's another. Oh no! Did he just hit the wall again?
Now we've had a crash.
no Fitch
Crashed again.
in this same spot.
Oh, right in the same spot.
I think we had an announcement. Oh my gosh!
Sweet Jesus!
Just parked the car.
I would like to applaud our
This
Fox
man.
Sports crew because they actually used a real legit replay there.
That man looks so disappointed in his driver.
Yeah, I would be too if I were him.
Could do better.
He was right. He had just passed Corey LaJoy. Granted, Corey LaJoy did kind of wreck, but you know there were victories, and he just ruined that. Meanwhile, the happy dog is right on Morgan Shepherd's ass.
He's
You could say sniffing it.
Yeah,
They do
he
that.
He needs to do more.
more than sniff. Oh, I don't know.
Well, I
Fight
mean,
and lick, or both.
yeah, I mean, he's never gonna get past him if he's just sniffing. It's like you got to get to second base here, my friend.
That is a dog and a very old man. Anyways,
It's 2025.
Good lord.
Anyway, how's Brent Miller doing?
Brent Miller, not last.
Congratulations.
He's right there. He's making a pass.
He makes a pass. I mean, a couple good strategy calls, and they could get in the points here.
Yep, we do have Hurricane Kate any day now.
About 20 laps or so.
I will say, this has gone incredibly fast for a Monaco Grand Prix so far.
Yeah, it's almost like we have the abilities to fast forward the entire race.
Yeah, that would be honestly very nice.
In real life, too.
In
yeah.
real life, yeah.
Yeah,
So you can
exactly.
act real racing with IndyCar and NASCAR.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, IndyCar this year, am I right?
Ugh.
Wolf.
Corey LaJoy
Speaking
has.
of Wolf, Corey LaJoy, not where I was going to go with that. I was really hoping there was a dog that was doing something there for that segue, but not quite. Oh, did we catch that pass from Morgan Shepherd?
No, we did not. Happy Dog
Well,
did get by him.
Thanks, Fox.
We were too busy glazing Brent Miller's pass for 11th.
Yeah. Yep.
He's our Chase Elliott.
I don't know if I'd say that.
Mm,
Especially not in this company.
He's our Danica Patrick.
There you go.
that's better. I feel like that's more Corey LaJoy. It's even got the green car.
I don't know.
Yeah, LaJoy's where he should be in the back. I mean, it'd be very funny if Half passes LaJoy. With the damn.
Well,
It's about to happen.
again, Quinn Howe finished what, like 5th in the sprint race, 6th in the sprint? Oh, there's a pit stop.
We got.
Yeah.
Coming out of the hard tires. Interesting call.
the people who started on medium tires are now going to switch to hard tires here. But we do have Hurricane Hermine coming up in 20 laps or so. But remember, it's going to start as a tropical storm.
Oh, the leader is coming in the pit now.
Oh, he is probably still going to come out in second.
Yeah, probably.
Potentially even first, not quite, but yeah, easily.
Happy Dog not
That's how
even
big of a lead he
close.
had.
I wouldn't be surprised if it only takes a few laps for the Aston to catch up.
Yeah. Because now everybody's going to be on hard tires, it looks like. It's just a matter of 20 lap pressures. It's literally just Corey LaJoy left to pit on those medium tires, which apparently, through our sources, is going to happen right now.
We're going on softs. I don't agree with this call.
Go for it.
Heck yeah.
Oh, did you change? No, that's Quinn Hop. That has the front wing.
Yeah.
Never mind. I mean, you could have changed the front wing just for the kicks.
Don't do that. Don't waste your money.
I could have.
I mean, it's not damaged, so in theory, we could still have it. Does the game recognize that? No. But, you know, this is Formula Scrub. Rules don't apply here.
Yeah, we've got money to spare.
Speaking of money, James Stanford making a pass in the Aston Martin that should be doing significantly better than this.
Joy is on pit road.
This shocking turn of events.
Passes his championship rival, Aaron Smith. His other championship rival up in second.
I'm very curious if the people who started on hards are really going to try to go all the way to the rain period, or if they're going to come in for mediums and just flip what the other people did.
I think he's going to have to switch to softs at some point, because I don't think he's going to make it to the rain for the inters.
Yeah, well, I mean, you got people like, let's see, where was it? It was like James Stanford's at 59%. So like, if we're over halfway to the rain, which again, we know that Tropical Storm Vince is going to come on, and that's going to turn into Hurricane Fernand, but well, it's coming.
It's doing what now?
You heard me.
Okay.
Why do you think it's not here right now?
True.
He's prepping.
This is the closest battle on the track right here. Kyle Busch behind Jasper Calloway.
Admittedly, Kyle Busch has made decent progress through the field. I mean, I know it's only for 15th right now, but considering the pit lane start and where we are right now, I consider it a small victory.
Everybody behind him he passed because they pitted.
No, he passed Corey LaJoy and Quinn Hoff legitimately.
Those two don't count.
Those are what we call moving chicanes.
Let's see.
Well, that chicane was going pretty fast in the sprint race.
Up at the front, Gio has caught Jamie now to be that full pit stop ahead, and he is retaking the lead.
Cars on the outside.
Yeah, more pit stops happening, which considering this person started on the hard tire, going to mediums, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, both the Alpines are in. We got Shadow Fox Facts in 13th coming in. Both the Williams are in. Williams is whatever the plural of that is.
Wilmy?
Yeah, you know, as someone who's going to be teaching little children how to speak, I should probably know these things.
As long as they're not saying willies.
James Stanford trying to pass his own dogs. are not listening to his commands right now.
They never do.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Quinn Half getting passed again. And
Might get past
potentially
another time.
again. That's again
Yeah,
times two, folks.
all these people who pitted are just losing time being stuck behind Quinn Half.
Yeah. But I mean, realistically, once you get past Quinn Half, then there's lots. Oh, yellow flag.
Well,
Yellow
Might be
flag.
the Haas.
No. Oscar Maia crashed in turn
Oh,
4.
no.
Proceeding through turn 4.
That's
As
in a race with his
he's
own
getting
owners.
past.
And there's
And is
contact
it
with
in the
barrier.
spot? No.
And all it can take is
That
one
was-
mistake.
Just
One
clip the
momentary
inside
lapse
with
of
that
concentration.
right rear.
Yeah, I would question the definition of crash, but you know, we move.
it was a little love tap. Little love tap.
Yeah.
Oh, and they're reacting like they just blew up.
I think Quinn needs to come in and get some tires.
Well, yeah, Quinn's on the struggle bus right now. But you know, he's his own
tires
strategist.
At any point.
He is his own strategist. So
He is
you know,
29%. He's
0.
gonna just end up getting a puncture eventually.
This
And that's
race
what
needs a
it'll
little spice.
Yeah,
That
let's see
sounds
if we can back up to the leaders, who are approaching pretty quickly.
Actually, it's not that far away.
Well, second place is pretty far, but
Well, yeah, I mean,
it'll bring them closer together.
12-second gap.
poor Quinn Howe.
Good lord.
Not really, but yep, there goes one of them.
He's just pulling over.
Yeah, I mean, he's got tires that are made for go-karts at this point. So I mean,
Well, hockey pucks.
yeah.
We just got a new fastest lap.
Wow.
Lee Collins.
Yeah, he did pit for fresh tires. So I mean, that is a thing that happened.
Yeah, using those
Everybody in front of him,
mediums.
besides Gio, still needs to pit. So
About
he could
60
be in.
laps before we see rain.
Yeah, let's check on the forecast of Hurricane Olga. Why don't we? See if that's changed at all. Nope, not in the slightest.
Looks like we're gonna get some clouds coming in soon, and then it'll begin.
Is that tropical storm going to be enough for intermediates? Is the question.
That might be the call right now.
Yeah.
For that.
Yeah. Tropical storms are notorious for not really bringing down a ton of water.
We're the experts on tropical storms, being in Texas and Michigan.
Yes.
No, not you.
No, you are not an expert. Not allowed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The Michigander here especially is very well versed in our tropical storms. We're basically in Canada.
Collins passes Smith.
Yeah, he is on the move. It's like after he passes Oscar Maia, then he has like a 5-second gap to just go.
Yeah, just put in as fast a time as you can. Gain that time so that when they pit, you'll have an even bigger gap. And looks like he's going to get it right here. Not quite.
I really think those people who started on hard tires are going to try to stretch it to
Oh, he's
the
gonna squeeze.
rain, which is going to be really close because they've got to be on like 30-40% tire wear by now. Coil of Joy completed an overtake, folks.
Now we can see what happened.
Never mind, not
Right, so
significant. Move
this
on.
was the fourth corner. The opportunity begging to be taken.
Didn't happen.
Incredible.
Riveting, actually.
Fake news.
Beautiful,
We
amazing
are-
pass.
We are on Fox after all. Ignore.
Tire super dead.
Ignore.
You know what?
We got to make it to the interest period.
Ignore.
Ignore. Absolutely. We need
Okay.
spice.
All right.
This is his own fault.
Keeping him
Put
out.
him, make him conserve. Make him conserve. Make him conserve. He's not conserving at all, and I know it. I know he's
He
on.
is
I know
not.
he's on. Make him conserve it. Put it on purple.
Conserve.
And
You know what?
pray
We
that-
need to save fuel too.
Yeah. Yeah.
More
Anyway.
lift and coast, please.
There's definitely not any race manipulation happening from the broadcast booth here.
Definitely
Not
not.
at all. No. We are.
We only control the engine modes of the car.
The leader did pass him quite a bit ago, so now he's just holding up second.
Yeah, that's rough. That's rough.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Almost
that's.
a stop away.
Yeah, that really is pretty darn close to a full pit stop. Especially here where the pit road kind of cuts in. But the Alpine is in good shape. He passed the dogs now, and now is catching up to James. It's like, especially if those hard tire runners are trying to go all the way to the wet period. He is in really good shape.
Yeah, could be looking at a solid finish here. Won't be a win, but
No.
I
It
don't
could
think-
be a podium.
I don't think anybody else is winning this race.
Yeah, well, we need Gio to do what he did at the sprint, which is literally drive backwards for like 5 seconds.
Commercial break.
Nothing like Fox to go to commercial right before the rain.
And we are back.
Oh, and we're back just in time for a pass.
Just in time to see Lee Collins making a pass and a caution
And a yellow flag. For something.
for something.
Probably nothing again, but you
Probably
never know.
just
no,
barely
James!
Got the Aston Martin.
barely hitting the wall. It's the same move. Gets past,
There's clear
hits the
contact
wall.
there, and they'll have
Yeah,
to pick
that-
themselves
Low,
up on
of a kiss. A smooch even.
Qatar Airways needed a little love there.
His 69 team is devastated.
It's real rough, buddy. Just go
Like
over to the other side of the garage and you can enjoy that.
Another
Oh,
yellow
another
flag. This time it is
2 secs.
Collins.
Oh no!
Where else would it be?
But behind the hotel and under the bridge.
Oh
Yep.
my.
That was rough. That was rough, but it didn't look like he got any
Yeah,
damage.
Not
Rub
going
there.
the way the team had hoped today. That is for sure.
That was a bit more than a smooch. That was a little bit of a makeout.
Yeah, they had some full contact there.
They did not leave room for Jesus.
No, not at all. But, I mean, unless if the fastest lap marker is blocking the damage marker. He did not get any damage from that.
Maybe.
Meanwhile, Quinn Houck has fallen 20 seconds behind the field with his, not even hockey pucks, it's literally like coal pebbles that are on his tires.
16%.
They
Hey.
not up yet.
Still have 16
Hey.
more to go.
But he's gonna make it to the rain. Probably.
Hurricane Nicholas is almost here.
Well, whenever he comes in, they're putting on enters. Oh,
And there we
it's coming
go.
down now.
Yep.
You
The
know what?
tropical storm
Bring him in.
Gabrielle has started.
I don't know
I
how
think
to
you need
pit you.
No, don't retire the car.
No, it's the hammer and wrench. Hammer and wrench.
Hammer and
Hammer and
wrench.
wrench.
Hammer
Yep.
and wrench.
I've played this game
Bit
before.
often. Yeah, I know you haven't.
Let's also replace this.
Yeah.
Yeah, good
Good thing we
job.
have extras. All right, put him on full aggressive mode.
He will blow a
What?
tire.
Let's blow these tires to smithereens.
Attack.
Attack. Push. Deploy.
And deploy. There we go.
That sounds like a really good catchphrase for a kids' TV show. Attack. Push. Deploy.
Amazing.
And Corey LaJoy only has to modify like 3 letters of that in order to make it work for him as well.
All
We
right.
have already reached 0.4 millimeters on the wetness meter.
Yeah, it's
which,
coming down
as
pretty quickly.
Most people know is pretty darn wet in certain circumstances, but not quite here.
I mean, some would say that's even massive.
Yeah, the tropical storm Franklin is here, and everybody is pitting. Everybody is pitting. So Quinn House actually might have done a good strategy there.
I think LaJoy should come in for a pit stop.
Yeah, maybe Corey LaJoy should also heed the advice of the entire field, like
Nah.
now, or not. That's
All
fine,
right,
too.
now let's pit.
Yes. The soft tires were a good call, actually, in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, see, sometimes I know what I'm doing. He doesn't need to replace a wing. All right, pit this time.
And he's still going to be on dries, at least for the right tire. So, Corey LaJoy. Oh, and there's his good friend John Wolf right in front of him.
We'll see if LaJoy puts it in the wall here. Slipping and sliding.
Yep.
Just pull everything.
Yeah, you might want to take Quinn House off of full everything as well. But, you do you. Oh! Corey LaJoy in the wall.
Corey.
He lost it in the wet. He hit a puddle.
It's not even that wet.
It's moist.
No replay. I guess he was just getting out of the way and it looked wild.
Yeah.
Something's not gone right in the
Actually, that
pits.
probably is what happened.
Well,
To be
pit
fair.
stop issue for Oscar Maya.
Oh,
Pit crew move into
no!
position.
They come in. Tires come off. Tires go on.
There we see
And then they just...
They
Stand there
just
hugging
kinda-
the car.
Yeah, the car needed some reassurance there.
It's like, you're doing great.
Yeah.
Doing great, car.
Positive affirmations here. All right, so it looks like about half of the field pit the previous lap, and now everybody else is coming.
Through that cycle, Gio gained 6 seconds.
Except for Randall Tripp. Randall Tripp did not come in for some reason.
Madman.
He's
He's doing his own thing, typical Ferrari style.
We need
Maybe
we need
he's-
to put on that car.
maybe he is waiting for the full wet.
Yeah. Hurricane Hannah is going to be here. But right now it's just Tropical Storm Tobias.
Good old Tobias.
Some would call it Toby.
No, Tobias. Oh,
Oh,
There's
we have
another
got
got there.
Potential
whoa!
rewind
There's a lot of
this
cars.
is-
Oh, and they.
Oh, no. Oh.
Video game
Brett
things
Miller
happen.
Really getting the elbows out on the dog. Come on.
We got a kerfuffle here with Tritt holding up a whole bunch of people on his.
Yeah, he's
Right.
really
We're gonna
making
come-
enemies out here.
If he's gonna keep going, that's wild.
Yeah. That's Ferrari at its finest right there. But I think
Take a look back.
he did not come in.
He
Oh
did
my.
not
Oh my.
pit. He's staying up for the full wet.
Is there any possible logical explanation on the radar that could explain this behavior?
No.
I don't think
Thank you
so.
for that analysis.
I've looked at it. I've said no. I'm going to stand by my decision.
I'm the weatherman here. I say what the weather is.
We are 2 by 2 all the way
We
through
have
this.
practicing at Monaco.
Yeah, Randall Tripp has single-handedly changed the race for the final point. Oh, we've also got a mechanical fault.
Right in the middle of that. That's
Which
fine.
has been there pretty much the whole race, but now we're only going to talk about it because he's important. All right.
See if they get him
the
through
dogs
this.
get
No,
him
they're
through the
gonna
tunnel?
have to.
One dry area of the track.
Brent Miller is making this substantially harder by trying to pass for 11.
Yep, there he goes in the same spot, same
Oh, no,
exact
not again.
animation.
The exact same move as last time. And how did it work out? The exact same.
Blue
this
is
might be
there. Nope.
Nope, never mind.
Shuts the door.
This
Good
is
lord, this Ferrari is a freaking roadblock.
this is impressive.
Okay, and
Oh,
we've
oh,
stopped and a
oh,
huge
red
collision.
flag.
Red flag.
Red
We got a
flag.
flag. It worked for the Ferrari.
Randall Tripp. We were wondering why he was doing the things he was doing, and this is exactly why.
Jojo Blue stops on the track
That
and then runs into a wall. Everybody
well,
behind.
There's already a Red Bull doing the herky jerk up there. But you know, that was some impressive physics right there. But now I think we might fully be immersed into Hurricane Carl.
Yes, everybody will be putting full wets on. Probably.
Unless if they won't. Yes, they will be. Okay.
Okay. Hey, that is going to give.
For Quinn
Oh
Hop
no,
before he would do it.
it says one. Only one.
Yeah,
meter.
but the previous screen said 4. Let's just risk it and do wets and see what happens.
Yeah, you know what? Full wet.
I thought you were going on the medium for a second.
No, I'm
Good
not.
lord, 2 cars out.
Is that-
Kylson is also out.
Is that going
Yeah,
to give Half his lap back?
No. Yes.
Yes.
Incredible
Interesting.
turn of events for Quinn Half there.
Indeed.
And that
Meanwhile,
30-second
Geodude
lead.
lost his 40-second lead. And he's under investigation
There was a minor incident there
5 times. Okay.
with Shadowfax, who is in
Dry weather.
13th.
Oh,
He was
the
probably-
hurricane is passed. We have dry weather on the way.
Geo-
Oh, let's check the radar that we totally have access to. Yep, that was the world's
no.
shortest hurricane. What tires are everybody on? I'm very this.
Yep.
Oh, I see.
It's almost like I said something.
Yeah, it's almost like you did, but then that little devil on the strategist's shoulder decided, what if we did this instead?
Never listen to the devil on the shoulder.
Bring them in. They're gonna just be slow. I mean, bring them in for things now, and they can maybe
What-
get the position back.
What is the current wetness level? 3.47.
3.4.
I mean, by the time you bring them in, you could, if you bring them in now, you could get back out there, and you could maybe make a little bit of damage up the field.
I would wait maybe 2 laps, and then go straight to the dries.
I mean, but
Yeah. Wait a few laps, go to the dry.
I mean, these cars are gonna be screaming at you.
Yeah. If you listen to me the first time, go ahead and listen to me the second time.
Yeah,
Nothing could get worse.
couldn't possibly get worse.
Meanwhile, Geodude is picking up right where he left off. He's already a second and a half ahead of Jamie.
I do think during that caution, the red flag crash, Geo was right in the middle of that. So that's why he was under
He was.
investigation.
There is also a damage exclamation mark, but he is still flying away. Meanwhile, Corey LaJoy has somehow made an overtake.
On dying tires.
92%. That's still an A minus.
It's been a lap.
Yeah. So
If you can see the sun and you're on full wets, you're doing something wrong.
well, I mean, in current F1, if you see the full wets at all, you're
True. You will never see them because
Yeah,
the
they'll
FIA
just-
is what they call a bunch of pussies.
yeah, they just throw those red flags.
Like, oh no, there's water on the track. You have wet
Yeah.
tires. Use
Yeah.
them.
We're back. Something happened. Nothing happened.
No, nothing happened at all. If these are the first words you're hearing from us today, then nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
It was
Ignore-
just a tropical storm.
Ignore
then a
everything
hurricane.
below Quinn Houp.
But we just kind of, moved past it, and now everybody is on either inters or wets, but it is not currently raining.
So,
That
you
is-
know, it's only time to bring in these cars for another set of pit stops.
Yeah. And something this game does extremely well is when everybody is on pit road at the exact same time, and they're all within like 1 second of each other. That is something this game does extremely well.
You know,
For
that
those
might
people who
also
have never
be-
played this.
I say bring in LaJoy. Or Houff.
No, I'll-
Say whichever one you like more, which would probably be Quinn Houff. And bring him in and just say, hey,
Yep.
get a chance to make some magic here.
All right.
Let's see.
Hard or medium?
Go hard.
Hard.
Go hard.
Hard. Yeah.
All right. Quinn Houp is going to be the first one onto the dry. Oh yeah, your ERS is empty.
Oh yeah, that we probably
I
let
think
that.
it's been pushed the whole time.
Yeah. Sure
Oops.
has been. Anyway,
Nothing bad's ever happened there.
despite having some potential front wing damage, Geodude is 2.5 seconds picking up where he left off before the red flag that totally didn't happen. Or did. Maybe, potentially.
Who knows? I don't know.
It's a mystery. Morgan Shepherd and the Happy Dog have just been inseparable this race.
Yeah.
You could say man's best friend.
Yeah, Morgan did manage to get his pills during the red flag. He actually took a double dose because it was so long.
We missed the entire hurricane because of that red flag.
It was a 20-minute red flag. It was just one of the outer bands. And I think it might be time for LaJoy to come in for pit road as well.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Only James listened to his their strategists here in the booth.
Well, I mean, the last time he listened to me, it didn't go very well. Speaking of pit stops, this announcer needs a pit stop. BRB.
Yeah, looks like pretty much
he
time
just
for.
tried to get in the water. Oh my.
Oh. And he's gone.
Gone forever. As we go through the field here. No, it's been surprisingly not a bad Monaco race. I mean, still a little bit of a snooze fest, but for Monaco standards, not bad.
Yeah, it's a Monaco 9. Monaco 10 almost. No, Monaco
10
10
would
was
be-
the sprint
Yeah.
that nobody saw. And probably nobody saw this either. Who knows?
If anything, it's just a nice paid vacation for us.
Yeah, we survived the hurricane, and we just get to relax, watch these cars drive, not race. They're not racing. They're just driving.
It's a nice little parade around Monaco.
Commercial break.
And the joy is being lapped by the field as we speak.
Track conditions have changed to dry as we come back here. DRS has been enabled.
And the joy is currently being absolutely whipped by the field.
Oh, oh, oh. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh my. Don't you just love a moving chicane? Oh, little tight there. Interesting place to try to take a spot. Oh,
He's
gonna...
almost as slow as Chris Wright at Texas.
Almost. I don't know if anything could be slower than that.
Got somebody running wide here.
Then through turn 16. And that's
Otto
it's not quite
cuts
what
the
they
corner
wanted. And they might
and
want to
runs
take a look at the
wide.
floor of the car
A little
there,
bit more
because that
aggressively
won't
than
do it
normal.
any good.
And we have reached 25 laps to go.
Oh, Lord. He needs some pit stops here soon.
Yeah, everybody's still out there on the inters.
Yeah, but it is dry. The track is rapidly drying. His tires are going to be screaming for help soon, if they aren't already. I mean, that fan was having a great time up there.
Yeah, the 3 fans in attendance. The 3 fans who could afford to be here.
Yeah, look that. Oh, wait, no, that's like 6 fans right there.
6 fans. 6 fans per building? That's like at least 7 fans.
Oh, we got leaders pitting. Leaders pitting.
Leader pit. Look at them go. They're inside of each other. That's not how you do driving.
Not? The Aston leaves pit road.
I think this is going to help Stanford a lot to gain on everybody in between him and the leaders here who decided not to pit. He's going to be 3rd out of those who pitted this time.
Oh, sorry guys. I had to go down to the paddock for Morgan's pills.
Oh,
I
good.
saw you in the water to swim over there. Like, impressive.
Yes, we are
You came back pretty dry.
broadcasting on a yacht in the ocean.
Yeah. My swimming skills have improved.
Well, pit cycles have started since you've been back.
Okay. I observe. Yes. The happy
Happy
dog
Dog
is
is
now
in.
Too bad his teammate, had that crash on lap 2.
Yeah, crashing from the lead. Not how you want the race to go.
And we have a lead change up front for the Aston Martin.
To the shock of nobody. I am curious where the other people who just pitted will file out.
Right. Will be... Oh, it's going to be close. Happy Dog just
Second.
behind.
Okay, Happy Dog is. We've got James Stanford right behind. That's a couple spots for James for sure.
Yeah, I gained quite a bit from that stop.
Hopefully he can take that Aston Martin power to the Happy Dog.
And looks like pit stops have completed for just about everybody.
Yep. And our favorite duo is still far behind.
You know, that strategy call, I don't think it was going to work out. As we see a slow stop.
Early, we should have put on inters and just followed the field. What in the world is happening with them?
They could not get that lug on. It was
yes.
the pit gun was broken
You have
there.
3 guys right there. There's no excuses.
Yeah. Yeah. Poor Corey LaJoy. I almost feel a little bad, but not really. So yeah, it looks like behind Oscar Mayer there is quite a train from 9th down to 13th. With 14th attempting to get in that train, but not quite. Randall
These
Tripp.
last couple points are still up for grabs here, as we have a slow car ahead.
Yep. Randall Tripp definitely was definitely not the reason that we had that red flag. That may or may not happen.
Leader of the race goes fastest lap and is now 12 seconds ahead.
Oh, James Stanford has caught up to the Happy Dog
and
incredibly
is
quickly
passing.
and is actively attempting to pass.
And he's going to get it.
Into
No.
the hairpin.
Not
no.
enough.
Ends it.
This is for the final podium position, and honestly, if James can pass within a relatively deep, he might get up to second quite easily. He is also on the medium tire, which I feel like not everybody went on the medium. No, they did not.
And the Happy Dog might be in a good spot here.
Well, I mean, the Haas kind of got in the way there.
As Hato delays. It's now 1.6 back.
Hato's definitely having some major issues with his car mechanically.
Yeah, the fact that Corey LaJoy is within 10 seconds of him is unacceptable.
Yeah. He's gaining a lot per lap. No, then again, I spoke and
Speak, and he loses 3.
Oh, Jesus, you're not wrong. Yeah, and James Stanford does not seem to be roaring back up either. But now Morgan Shepherd is holding up the pack again.
As he does.
Yeah, Lee Collins was probably the one that got hurt the most by the red flag. That may or may not have happened because he was roaring through the field.
You know, I think the reason why the kicks put on the wet tires was because
yellow flag.
I think the whole system for that team is just a big sticker that said rain.
Let's have a look at that.
Oh no.
Now this is where the RB
A bad day gets worse. This is very on point for.
Locks it up and just goes straight through.
That's just the risk
you know?
The later you leave it.
Could we see a penalty for that?
That's pretty on brand.
You know, he didn't gain any position or gain any time. I think he slowed down enough.
Yeah, if that was Max Verstappen or something, he would have just kept going straight and full speed. But, you know, Aaron Fitch has some, sense of decency.
As we just saw Lee Collins pass Morgan Shepherd there.
Indeed,
into
we
the
did.
top 5.
Let's see if Smith can follow through. Remember, Smith was only 1 point behind.
No.
Red flag, Collins.
Red flag.
Oh no, it's
Collins.
in the spot again.
blocked the
Lee
field.
Collins,
But
no.
this is what happened. Here we are down at
Oh,
turn
a good
7.
angle that you might be seeing right now.
And the car
Oh,
with a
oh, and he
nasty
just
crash into the barrier.
no.
That
licks
will
the
have
wall.
knocked their confidence, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
that's
I don't know if it was just a lick. I think there was a little bit more of action there.
yeah. That was definitely a prolonged discussion. Meanwhile, the hurricane is long gone. Hurricane Pablo is nowhere to be.
We might get another hurricane at this rate.
This sounds like a medium size.
It's mediums.
Not full wet?
Put on wets. If you put on wets, I swear to God.
That would be incredibly funny. So
we have
System for the Saubers. They have now put up
After
a sticker
this race,
of the sun.
we are all set and ready once more.
so
once
we've gotten
again,
to
the
our
giant lead has been erased.
And it's lights out.
our
Oh,
third
here we
start
go.
of this race.
Yep. And
Should be doing
Geodude
this
just
map here.
flies away. Oh, James Stanford lost a spot to Morgan Shepherd.
Investigation.
No penalties. These
Oh,
are
it's
not
like
the true
hard to
stewards.
bet. There,
Oh,
and
James Stanford.
he has it. He's clear now. Wow, Half actually overtook Hado.
Oh, this is a miracle.
I mean, Hado is kind of just nursing at home. I don't know why
Yeah.
they don't just.
We just got
Oh, they are going 2 miles an hour.
traffic.
Oh,
Oh
and-
no.
James
Oh, no.
Stanford.
Another red
James.
flag.
James, what did you do?
I hit the wall.
It's in the same spot.
Same exact
Well, let's
wreck.
follow the action now at turn 7.
At least we're getting the right angles now.
There. That's the moment
Oh.
of impact.
You-
And the car
Nobody
having
else
a
made
big
contact.
paint on that barrier.
James was jealous
And that's one
of the other
surefire
people's
way to put a
relationships with the
dampener on
wall
your
and
weekend.
wanted in on the action.
Oh,
Um,
Look at the team.
well-
They all knew what that moment meant.
We don't need to see that.
the teleportation is magic.
What do we do now? Full wet?
I think you put on the spots.
Soft?
Yeah.
15
honestly,
laps?
I mean,
Yeah.
15.
yeah. Let's do it.
As they do it, I mean, what's the worst that happens? They don't make it to the end. Oh no.
They're gonna finish
then we
last
could have
either
another
way.
Situation there.
Exactly.
All right.
So
So
we are
now
now
we're
on-
about to have our 4th start of the race,
Fourth
Back underway.
start.
and once again the lead has been erased.
Lights out. And all
This time the lead
And-
was not that much.
Can Jamie Wright or the Happy Dog do anything about it? We thought James Stanford, but that did not go very well.
Can they finish a lap? Or are we gonna see red flags breeding red flags?
I don't want to see red flags breed,
Yeah,
but
that
I want more red flags.
I would be a little bit curious on the anatomy of that, but well, that can be saved for a later day.
See what everybody went for the mediums.
Yeah, sounds about right.
I think we made the right call here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Not like you could pass anybody.
Well,
Now
I
this is
mean,
where
there
the
was a
RB
battle
joins
with
the
Aaron
fun.
Fitch,
It's there for the taking.
which again is very accurate given that it's Monaco. At 2 miles an
Sees them
hour.
move to 15.
Look at them go.
Amazing. From 16th
Oh,
to
we've had a
15th.
crash.
Oh, another crash.
Oh,
Now
a
this
yellow
was the
flag.
In
Well,
turn 7.
We're gonna get another red.
Where else would it be?
Unable to do anything about that.
Oh no.
No, they didn't hit the wall a
yeah.
second time, so it's fine.
Oh, he kept going. He kept going. I think that's the one difference.
Did he keep going?
And
Is he
while
gonna
all
keep
that
it?
was happening,
Keep your foot in it, buddy.
Garage could
Man,
do
Haas
nothing
is having
but
a
watch on.
rough day.
Well,
And is going through it. He
Yeah.
had money in this race.
And we've
Yeah,
had a crash on track.
But that was
And
it. He
in turn
does
8.
have-
Look at the replay. Now with the hat.
Oh
Hits
no.
the
we're
wall
just gonna
here.
go-
Oh, there's more.
and
Oh, this is the
barely
the
taps
second
the
hit of
wall.
I see.
As the car makes
Different
Yeah, it's
contact
fine.
with the wall. Thankfully, though,
very different.
He did have the red exclamation mark triangle of doom, so that might
As
be.
for the
Oh,
team back in the
the Haas
garage,
team is just
that was a
in
tough
shambles. So we'll see if he can
Only
make it to
accepted
pit
14.
road. He is holding up Aaron Fitch and helping Corey LaJoy substantially right.
Yeah. Not
He
maybe.
does appear to have all of his front wing, at least from this angle. But we'll let the team figure that out.
Oh, they're probably retiring. Jill's gonna retire.
Yeah, it's looking very
Yeah,
likely.
so we'll be seeing a new driver in the Haas next week, just so you know. He is retiring.
R.I.P.
Yeah. Rough day. Meanwhile, Morgan Shepherd once again seems to be holding up quite a large congregation of people behind him. Which is actually Brent Millard in 5th place, directly behind Morgan Shepherd.
Yep. Brent Miller not
That
last.
also of note, Kyle Busch, who started in the pit lane, is in 9th place.
What a recovery drive he's had
Sixth
today.
place, his teammate Aaron Smith.
Yep, who is in position to gain a ton of points on James, but I think Gio will probably be ending up with the points lead after this race.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
But Aaron Smith can at least help that a little bit if he can get up to 4th or 3rd. It will be a lot closer. The Happy Dog is actually only 14 points behind James Stanford as well, so James Stanford might be dropping down to 5th place after this race.
Oh, Houff ran wide. We're gonna see him just take the corner like a man.
Oh, we've seen a few go
Oh,
off the
yeah.
track there.
I
Fighting
see.
with the car
So
just
wide.
a little, perhaps.
Yeah.
If anything, I thought you should take the corner every time.
But Corey LaJoy is gaining on competitor, so
He is on the softer tire.
in theory he should be a lot faster than this.
Well,
But
he's also in the worst car as the worst rated driver.
well, that didn't stop a man from dreaming.
Brent Miller's in 4th, by the way.
Yeah. He is definitely gonna almost. I mean, he's pretty darn close to doubling his
Happy
points
Dog
haul for this season.
has
As is
taken.
Morgan Shepherd, honestly.
Happy Dog has taken 2nd.
Yeah, that is big for the points as well. Can anybody do anything about Geodude though? That is the real question.
If we see a 5th restart, maybe.
Potentially.
I think we've passed the point of what we can see here.
We've already had an hour of red flags in this race and a hurricane delay.
Yeah. Yeah, Hurricane Wilfred was not kind, but luckily we didn't see any of it. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, the Kick Saubers are only 4 positions away from points.
Here's the replay. Now this was the Sauber. Can they squeeze by?
He's gonna squeeze it on the inside, and he takes it.
And that sees them move to 15.
Not many battles on the track at the moment, but got some mid-pack running from 8th through 12th here.
Yeah, and Brent Miller chasing down, trying to get to that podium spot. Jamie has been top 3 the whole race. Could see him collapsing here. Maybe.
We get to go and to go.
Meanwhile, Oscar Maia is now the one holding up a pack of people. Everybody chasing after the dog.
Yeah, usually you hear about the dogs chasing the cars, but now the cars are all chasing the dogs.
Yeah, yeah, it's quite a nice poetic role reversal there.
Oh, and there's Oscar Maia has been passed on track.
Randall Tripp,
Good old Randy.
he's had a really good race. He had some unorthodox strategy that paid off, thanks to red flag number 2 or 1. I don't remember anymore.
Or 3.
1. I think it was red flag number 1. The one
Brent
that barely
Miller
got
is
it
in
happened.
3rd. I think
Yeah,
that happened when I accidentally fast-forwarded.
This is a banner day for Brent Miller right here.
Hey, a couple more spots and they could be looking at double points for the Red Bulls.
Yeah, that's a little bit of a wishful thinking, I think, but you know, John Wolf doesn't have the best history around Monaco, but he has been improving.
Neither do James Dill, James Stanford, Lee Collins, JoJo Blue, or Hugh Kylson.
Yeah, that's a big hit for Hugh Kylson and Lee Collins. They were both top 10 in points. Brent Miller's realistically going to pass both of them or come close. Morgan Shepherd having a good point stay.
Yeah, pretty
and of course,
good
these are
day
going to be
for
added in
McLaren
with
here.
the sprint race points. So.
I think we are at 8 to go. That sounds like a good time for a commercial break here at
Indeed.
Fox. Any second now. And we are back. 4 laps to go. You didn't miss a thing.
Thank you, Jamie Little. Now get the hell off my yacht.
But realistically, didn't miss a thing. No passes.
No.
Gaps are all about a second. Except for right here.
Oscar Maia seems to be really wanting Randall Tripp. And also Dante Shadow Foxman is right behind whoever that is for 10th place.
Chad Cairns in 10th.
He's so irremarkable, I had no idea who he was. But it does seem to be that race for 10th place and the final point that is really kicking off here. Or as much as it can kick off in Monaco. Just like we did to Jamie Little on our yacht.
Oh, look, there's some sharks. Okay, no more Jamie.
Oh no. R.I.P.
No. Anyway.
The truck series has been saved. If only
Well,
Walter.
it's going to take a lot more than that to save the truck series, my friend.
Oh boy. Yep, and there it is.
Mechanical fault for Jamie Wright. He is like out of the podium spot and potentially in a worse spot after this.
Oh, no.
I doubt he loses much more than that. He does have a teammate right behind, but...
Well, Morgan Shepherd hasn't been known to always be a team player.
Morgan Shepherd is the cleanest driver in the field. Ignore that one race where he killed somebody.
He also hasn't had teammates in the last 20 years. So, I mean...
True.
Can play factor. It does seem to be that race for 10th place. That is a thing. And also, the poor Haas. Why is he still out there?
Yeah,
He's
not
a
a
minute and 2 seconds behind second to
just
last place.
just getting lapped.
He is
Why is he here?
lapped.
At least like let Haas get a little head start on packing up. Like this is just a disgrace. Also, I'm generally
Yellow flag.
Yellow flag.
Yellow.
Oh,
Oh no!
Watch.
that's gonna be the end
Red
of the
flag.
race.
Race is over. Most likely, depending on
And
how.
that
I don't know. I've never had a red flag. Was it?
It was the Haas.
Well, he took my advice. He just didn't do it in the right spot.
And that'll be the end of the race.
There you go. Fifth red flag finally ends it.
What's the Mercedes driver celebrating for?
I mean,
I guess.
they did get double points, I believe.
6th and
After
9th?
Rowdy Bush got a pit lane start. Why are we happy?
Top
Yeah,
15th?
you know,
True.
didn't wreck
Well, I mean, Quinhoff did,
completely.
according to the game.
I think they both technically did.
And thank you everyone for joining us this
Thank you,
weekend
everyone.
here in Monaco.
Or-
Yeah, that was quite the Monaco Grand Prix. I'm not gonna lie.
That actually was a fun way.
If that
Which was-
happened
I
in
think they
real,
could've just move the car out of the way and send them all out there for more lap.
but
All right.
I mean, this is quite the result here. I mean, the first place was never in doubt, but
No, not one bit.
Geo
the
first.
Happy Dog,
Happy
kind of
Dog
having
second.
a little bit of redemption there.
Brent Miller up 12 spots.
Yeah.
Jamie
Wow.
Wright 4th. Morgan Shepherd 5th. Aaron Smith. Randall Tritt. Oscar Mayer. Rowdy Bush up 13. And Chad Cairns gets that final point.
Which would have been a great race had that crash not happened.
Dante Shadowfax. John Wolfe. Jasper Calloway. Corey LaJoy. Quinn Houff. Aaron Fitch finishes off the people who actually finished the race.
The alive people
And
Driver.
dropping 14 spots like that is a rough day at the office.
yeah. And then everybody else here all out in one of the many red flags.
Yeah, it could have been Hurricane Wilfred, Hurricane Sam, Hurricane Owen, or it just could have been their own stupidity.
And there we see it. Geo has
Yeah, quite.
taken the points lead.
Quite the shakeup. I mean, James Stanford went from first to fourth.
The Happy
Like,
Dog.
that is quite the shakeup.
Our two winners of this weekend are now 1-2. Aaron
Indeed.
Smith in 3rd. James Stanford 4th. Jamie Wright 5th. And the rest of the field. Pretty good for Brent Miller, up 2 spots. Morgan
Brett
Shepherd
Miller,
up 4.
Morgan Shepherd, yeah. Randall Tritt.
Tritt.
Why does it look like we have Force India in the field?
What was that?
Force India with your team, Tomry. It looks like Force India. Come on.
A little bit. Anyway. And then
And Quinn Houff
still 21st, but he got points.
got 3
got
points.
points.
Almost not 21st.
Yeah, in quite spectacular fashion.
And
Meanwhile, Aston Martin is still just pulling away.
yeah, and one position change here. McLaren up to 4th. Alpine down to 5th.
Mm-hmm.
And
Chick
Sauber, 3 points.
3 points. Solid day in the office for them.
And that'll do it for this wonderful race at Monaco.
Yeah.
The most chaotic race. Every season, you always expect it to be Monaco.
Yep.
Especially going through a hurricane windy. It was.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see you next time at I believe we are going to we're going to that one place with that stuff, and it does the
potentially
thing.
Europe, maybe, perhaps.
Oh yes. we will be back for the British Grand Prix, and we will sip some tea and eat some crumpets and do whatever else they do in the British country.
Really good show.
Country.
We might get some bottles of water and
Crumpets.
Make sure you take a look at the schedule.
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 All right. I think we've embarrassed ourselves enough. See ya.